Hey guys, Roxbox90 here with the final complete spoiler of the Commander Arsenal. So, Mark Gottlieb put up the article, and I don't know, just some stuff in the beginning, but basically he goes into the Commander stuff for the final spoiler. So he talks about how he designed it, the product in general, and the usual Wizards sort of stuff. They want to put lots of different things in for different players and appeal lots of people and the usual stuff. Of course, though, what matters is the card. So let's get a complete overview. So we knew the Mimeoplasmas in this as we knew Kaalia. So those are both going to be foil singles here, which will be the first time they're printed there. We also get a foil Maelstrom Wanderer and Vela the Nightclad. So those are from the Planechase decks. So I guess they're new favorites in EDH. I've definitely seen Maelstrom Wanderer around a lot. So getting those foiled is pretty cool, I think. More legendaries for pimping out commander decks. Then you also get, we already talked about Dialkon the Artful Beauty from Portal 3 Kingdoms. So you get a bunch of legends, and you get Edric, which he's pretty big, at least on the 1v1 lists. Very tier 1 powerful deck, and a lot of people want him foil. He's going to be incredibly sought after. So that's another expensive card in this set, which is great and terrible. But yeah, not much to mope about. Anyway, so we have Edric as well. Then we have, in terms of more premium cards, we have Scroll Rack, which is pretty interesting. It's an old school card. I believe it's from Tempest, if I remember correctly. Hard to lay hands on, and it allows you to manipulate the cards in your deck. So, always good. Always a good card. And there are synergies and combos with it that are pretty powerful. And then Sylvan Library we already knew was here, so that's cool. And then, as well, they said that there are also going to be a Desertion, which is very interesting because that card is also a very powerful EDH card. It's cool to see that in the set as well. See, these are the sort of things I was hoping they would go for. These sort of powerful, iconic, well-used EDH stuff that they're reprinting foil, new art, new wording, whatever. Instead of putting something like Loyal Retainers in here, which is nice on the hand that they're doing it, and it's not nice in that it makes the product basically unaffordable for anyone in their right mind of a reason, because you're going to be competing with legacy players to lay hands on this and hardcore collectors. So for regular people who want to play EDH and Commander, it's going to be quite a rough buy to get, no matter where you get it from. So yes, we knew the Chaos Warp, we knew the Dragonlair Spider, we knew Sylvan Library, Scroll Rack is new, Desertion is new, and Loyal Retainers we knew about. We also got a Command Tower, even though there is the Judge promo one. It's incredibly expensive, and so they're printing another Command Tower, which makes sense. And then we got Rhystic Study, Duplicant, both of which were spoiled already. We got Decree of Pain. Now this I didn't quite see coming, so that's kind of cool that they put in one of the best and most effective Wraths in EDH. It's phenomenal. They're also putting Mirari's Wake, another very big sought after card, especially the Judge promo in terms of making decks cool. Judge promo is super expensive, so it's nice they're making another promo. And then they're also doing Mind's Eye. So Mind's Eye is another card especially used in decks that have trouble with card draw. So that's kind of cool. And then, of course, the Rhystic Study. So then he wants to tell us cool behind the story, whatever, but basically this is what we got here. Here we got the full set laid out. So we got 2, 4, 6 legendary creatures, all commanders focused for the most part. And then we got, in terms of other creatures, we got Duplicant, Dragonless Spider, Loyal Retainers, Decree of Pain, Chaos Warp, Desertion, Mars Wake, Sylvan Library, Rhystic Study, Scroll Rack, Mind's Eye, Command Tower. And then the oversized cards, we got Sliver Queen, Karn, so also pretty big, but basically Sliver Queen, Karthus, Mael, Zur. I mean, some of these were obvious. Grimgrin, Brian Stodarm, Glissa, Godo. Why Godo? I guess in mono red he's sought after. Zusa, Karn. And then about the insert, they just have different stories and discussions. The life counter and battle marks for those who care. Basically, you get the 100 sleeves and the 99 life total counter. And everyone's, I guess, at Wizards is happy about how it overall came out. I'm going to give my final thoughts because the video is already headed long. And pretty much what they've done with the set, I think they mostly succeeded. I think the misstep was including loyal retainers. To be honest, it's nice that they did it, but it's going to really traumatize what happens in the set in terms of who can lay hands on it and how expensive things are. I think that's destroying the concept of it. Because people who want to foil out their decks are not going to be necessarily competing legacy players on the extent that they want to. There's such a limited supply that it's going to the supply and demand, unless MSRP is kept reasonable, which it won't be, but if it was, then maybe. But since MSRP is likely not going to be kept, it's going to shoot through the roof and be ridiculous. There are lots of great cards here, I have to say. I completely agree. Duplicant, Decree of Pain, Cast Warp, Desertion, Mari's Wake, Sylvan Library, Rhystic Study. Basically, all the regular cards I think are fair, awesome, powerful, great. But to be honest, the loyal retainers and Diakon I think are the two misstep in terms of damaging the potential reach of this set. Edric may be as well in terms of how expensive he is. But overall, I like what they did with it in terms of card choice and decision. I don't think the actual plan to get it out there was well thought out. But of course, please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you think the set was a success, a failure, or anything in between. I'm always happy to hear what you guys think. And as always, stay tuned for future videos. RoxyBox90 signing out. See you guys next time.